Hi everyone, good afternoon. It's Sunday, January 4th, 2026. If you're just joining us, it's a happy new year from me to you. Now, today I wanted to talk about the misconceptions around wealth. And I find that when people, or at least for those that I've spoken with, they say that when financial experts or when people on social media come and they're talking about, oh, wealth is, if you want to grow wealth, they are quick to swipe by. And I felt like the only reason why, or majority of the reason why you get to do that is if you have misconceptions about wealth. Wealth is not, for me personally and generally, wealth is not having a whole lot of money. The wealth conversation starts from how much of your paycheck you get to keep and get to work for you to earn more money. That's what wealth is. What percentage of your paycheck or what percentage of your income do you get to keep and then send on an errand to bring more money to you? I'll put it this way. For the majority of the population, statistics of the Canadian population, statistics states that 70% of the Canadian working population lives paycheck to paycheck, right? And they barely have any savings. Now, ideally, when you get a paycheck or when you get paid for work, you're supposed to, ideally, you should take out at least 10% of your paycheck and save, right? Now, why did they ask you to do that, or why do we say in an ideal situation? It's simply because we want you to get to save some part of that money, use it to make savings or emergency savings, in that you're keeping up to at least 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses, so that if anything were to happen to your job tomorrow, you know that you can fall back on your emergency savings. Now, after that, it is expected that if you continue with the habit of keeping at least 10% of every paycheck. Now, most financial experts will not ask you to save. They would say beyond saving, you should take the step of investing, because when you save your money, literally what you're doing is giving the bank access to use that money for whatever it is they're going to use it for, generate income and pay you a mega percentage in interest rate. Now, you could do one up or you could do one better, and that is investing. Now, most people do not have the